is up, Rocket Nation? Hopefully you guys are having the best damn Wednesday ever in the history of Wednesdays that have ever Wednesdayed. Welcome in, everybody. It's good to see everyone. We're back at it again today with some more Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm kind of geeked for it. I'm not gonna lie. I am now, I think, full on addicted. I've been normally whatever game that is on my mind. I mean, this just goes to show who I am as a person, all right? Like, I have a very one-track mind. But whatever game I'm in is normally what absorbs my downtime. And by downtime, I mean any time that my mind is not focused on, I got to do videos, I got to do this, So if I'm working, I kind of am in almost like on autopilot. It would be a great way to put it because my job's easy. I just put shit on a shelf and that's it. So as I'm putting stuff on the shelves, my mind then falls back to whatever I'm most interested in at the moment. And I'm at work thinking, and I'm just, my mind is turning, and I'm like, oh man, I wonder, there's all these hundreds of spells, man. It's like I almost want to go out and try each one of them. And yeah, there's this, this game is definitely taken over my free time. It's taken over my free time. I was tempted to actually watch videos last night or listen to videos while I was at work last night. Because normally I have an earbud in and I'm listening to something, whether it be music or something. But last night I did not. And as I was just putting shit on the shelves, I'm like, man, I wonder if there's anything. Like, I don't want spoilers. And I'm like, I wonder if I should just find like somebody's first episode or something to see what happened with them. Or, it's definitely, it's taken up some mind space, which means that definitely I'm interested in the game and I'm having fun with it. Otherwise, because any other game like Stalker 2 didn't do that. I didn't think about Stalker 2 when I was at work, not once. I didn't think about Dragon Age Veilguard at all. And none of them games didn't pique my interest the way this one has. This one is definitely a very cool game. And I completely see why it won Game of the Year. Awesome freaking game. Actually, I've been getting out of work actually really, really early over the past week or so, 2 o'clock every day. Even though like it's been super busy, and I've just sort of been pounding out the work, getting it done, and then I get out of there. I don't believe is it next week, but no, the week after next. I actually start 3 days a week. 3 days a week, but working more hours rather than 4 days a week. I ended up with 2 more hours scheduled, but in one less day. And that's kind of the objective, right? Work as little as possible and get as much free time. So it gives me more time to be here and focusing on streaming and whatnot. But I end up still with more hours because I'm just having to be working that many more hours during each day. So yeah, that's it'll be definitely a shift, a little bit of a change, especially since it's been about the last 2 weeks now. I have been getting out at 2 o'clock every night, which is super early. Super early, literally going to work for like 4 or 5 hours and then leaving. That's about it. So, that'll be an adjustment. I'm in the middle of my first week off. So many of you guys know I've been keeping up with, what I've been doing to stay in shape and get back in shape as of late. And over the past 3 weeks, I've kind of been shifting around my workout and whatnot. But now with the new schedule and, other things that are going on in life, I'm like, you know what? Maybe there's I'm trying to find a nice balance, a nice balance where I have more than enough time to concentrate on what I'm doing. So I'm actually in the middle of my week off now. So basically I would do, my workout schedule was work out for a week, take a week off, then 2 weeks. And I go hard on that week and then 2 weeks. And then I take a week off and then I let my body recover. And then I go back at it hard. And then every Sunday I take off no matter what. So it's not like a full week. I always take Sundays off. But with my schedule changing too, that day off is kind of shifting too. So I think that's going to go to Saturdays. And yeah, I think I'm going to end up switching it up. And I'm just not going to do the week off anymore. Because I'm starting to find the more that I have those weeks off. So it'll go 1 week I work out, 1 week I take off. 2 weeks I work out, 1 week I take off. 3 weeks I work out, and that's straight. And then without Sundays, though, of course. And then I take that week off. Well, every time there's a week off, I find the next week going back to it is becoming harder and harder and harder. And it's like this week, I'm 2 days past due, and I still haven't worked out yet this week. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is shifting my workouts around and I think I'm just gonna, every day that I don't work, if I'm working 3 days a week now, I'm gonna just work out 4 days, and then them 3 days that I work, I'm not gonna work out those days. Is what I think I'm gonna do. I think. I don't know. I've been shifting shit around. I have arrived. Marie, what is up? How are you? Welcome in. It's good to see you, Marie. What's up? How have you been? We're just chit-chatting now. I'm talking about my addiction to this game. I know you told me that it was an amazing game, Marie, but I don't think I was quite ready for how good it actually is. It is pretty dope. This game's pretty badass. Like I was saying, it's now taking up my free time. I know, it's awesome. I know, right? Like, it is really good. We've only made it to the Druid's Grove. Is that what it's called? Druid's Grove? I'm a D&D nerd, so I really like it. I'm starting to get D&D more now than I did before this game. I'll say that for sure. There's many times where, because I got a buddy that plays D&D, and it would be like every Saturday or Sunday or something, he would go and play D&D, and he wouldn't be there for gaming them days. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? You're gonna go fucking play D&D rather than gaming with your boys. So it used to be, we would all get together on Sunday evenings, and then that was our day that we always played. Actually, we played almost every night, but yeah, now I'm starting to get it. It can be a lot of fun, definitely. And I imagine the more people you add in, the more personalities, seeing what other people are doing with their characters and whatnot. Yeah, absolutely. I'm getting it more and more. I didn't understand it, I guess, back then when he was taking them days off. I'm like, what? You're gonna go fucking play D&D with the nerds instead of gaming with your boys? Get in here, get gaming. And nah, now I get it. I get it. Sorry, Hank. Sorry, Hank. You bastard. All right, so I'm gonna fire up the game right now because I'm ready to get back into this. We got a I feel like, did I really just open up Diablo 4 instead of Baldur's Gate 3? I'm just going to open up 17 different launchers all at the same time. Un momento. Get rid of that. Shoot. All right. Yeah, we did not get much accomplished yesterday. I'm not going to lie. I was a little bit disappointed that we never even made it out of the Druid's Grove yesterday. We never made, I thought, and it's not really now that we've seen pretty much all of it, I think. I don't know. We're going to have to take a look around, make sure that we did explore everything. But for the most part, I feel like we've got everything in the area. I will say that I was thinking about it all last night at work. I feel real horrible. I mean, not me. I mean, Anita feels real bad about the situation with the girl that was paralyzed from the potion. We may have to go back and help her out today. Anita's been thinking about it all night. It's been weighing heavy on her mind. She actually lost sleep last night due to it. So we may have to end up going back and dropping a spell on the little paralyzed girl. Yeah, we may have taken her bag and ran because she couldn't chase us, but it's been weighing on her conscience. So, let me go ahead and fire this up. That's one thing. But I can't believe we never even made it out of the grove. Like, we never made it out of the grove at all yesterday. Zip it. Music, knock it off. We have our own music coming in. Yeah, I was quite surprised. There's so much conversation that can be had, though. But you know what? If it weren't for, like, in a lot of games, when you go and you talk to somebody, it's sort of like you're talking with them to, like, this person has an exclamation point above their head and there's a quest there. Now, in this game, you're talking to people because it's relevant to the situation or because you want to talk to them. And that's kind of a different feeling than I'm talking to you because you have an exclamation point. I'm not talking to anybody else. Now in this, I'm literally talking to everybody that we come across. Like, I'm like, hey, who's this guy? What's his deal? Who's this guy? What's his deal? I want to chat with everybody. So yeah, very, very interesting indeed. First, and I think I am going to make this a staple of the stream from now on. We will be, for this game in particular, skipping the launch at the beginning of the stream. Saving ourselves about maybe 2 or 3 minutes so that we can do this right here. And you guys can enjoy the backstory of none other than Anita Swallow. So get up there, screen. I'm going to remove my fat head And you guys enjoy. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our next episode of Baldur's Gate 3. Now, throughout our playthrough, we've had the pleasure of following the enigmatic and beautiful Anita Swallow. But who is this darling that has captured our hearts and possibly even a few of our evenings? Well, let's dive in head first and find out just how deep we can go. Anita Swallow, a low-born wood elf from the outskirts of Baldur's Gate, was born into a rather dull and inconsequential existence. Now, call it fate or perhaps divine cruelty, but it was a tragic accident of all things that sent this vixen hurling down the road that leads us to today. For now, though, let's start at the beginning, some 27 years ago. Many would assume by just appearance alone that Anita Swallow was just another elf born from wealth and education, although the truth is much less appealing. Daughter of a hard-working milkmaid on a farm just outside the walls of Baldur's Gate, Betsy Swallows had in fact 3 children, who fortunately never had the pleasure of knowing their father, for he was a drunkard. Though charismatic, his exploits from the bottle were known to far exceed his wits, and he met a tragic end after being kicked in the head by a horse and subsequently tumbling off the side of a cliff. Not that this mattered to the family at any rate, for he passed in much the same vein as he participated as a father, rather poorly. At the tender age of 14, another tragedy would beset our fair protagonist. When on an average day, simply bringing milk to market, gravity of all things would again rip away at Anita Swallow's soft exterior and force her down a path few can really understand. After weeks of begging her employer to repair the wagons that carried milk to and fro, Betsy Swallow and Anita's 2 older brothers met their untimely demise after a wheel broke loose from that same wagon, causing it to overturn and crush the family, leaving Anita with nothing and no one left to turn to. Now, I know sympathy may be the first emotion that enters your mind when thinking of our little harlot, but her resilience was and still is unmatched when her back's against the wall. Not to say the road ahead was easy, mind you. For years she squeaked by, filling her belly by hunting in the woods surrounding Baldur's Gate. In fact, she first earned notice from people due to her incredible accuracy with a bow, and from time to time could even be found entertaining newcomers on the roads entering the city with trick shots and displays of her prowess with a bowstring at her fingertips. This sufficed for some time, but Anita wanted more than just survival. She needed more. By this time, now in her early 20s, she had also come into her own in many other ways as well. For one glimpse of her beauty was said to be enough to bring even the hardest men under her spell. Not an actual spell, mind you, for she had not a lick of spellcrafting talent. However, what she lacked in magic, she more than made up for with wisdom. For the wisest of people don't merely learn from their own mistakes, they learn from the mistakes of others. And that, my friends, is where she excelled the most. In the years following, one might be forgiven for thinking young Anita Swallow had become merely a prostitute or call girl for the wealth of Baldur's Gate. But through those same connections that she had made, she had gained something far more valuable. Confidence, information, practice. Practice for a craft that even I dare not understate. For through her manipulation, even kings could fall. The art of deception is, after all, hard to recognize. When the deception is so good, even the deceiver is unsure if it's real or not. See, that was the key. Anita allowed herself to love, allowed herself to believe, just as she allowed herself to deceive. And that, my friends, brings us back to the present. For now, Anita Swallow finds herself once again in a familiar position. Her back's against the wall, but the question is, what do you think she is willing to do to survive? And there's our introduction into just who Anita Swallow is. Like I said, I do believe I am going to make that a regular thing at the very beginning of every episode so that everybody really understands who we're dealing with now, right? All right, let's get underway. Let's get in there. Now, yesterday when we left off, we were getting ready to go and talk to Nettie. So we had met now the leader of the druids, this little druid's grove, and she is a nasty looking woman. I'm telling you, she feels like she has a horrible aura around her. She was gonna imprison a kid for stealing. Well, luckily we were there. We prevented that from happening. But now we're supposed to go and find Nettie and figure out if she can get rid of the little tadpole in her head. So that is the objective for today. In combat, hit O to enter tactical view. What is that? What is... Now I gotta hit O as soon as we get in game. What an amazing tip! Oh, no way. Oh, this is like the straight over top view. Oh, I like. Isn't she afraid of wolves? I thought she's afraid of wolves. I don't know. We need to, we probably shouldn't talk to, let's talk to the wolf.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do?
What will you do?
Grab my tail, shout until my head hurts.
Oh, I wouldn't do. No, relax. There's no one here is here to hurt you. Who's been pestering you? I'll teach them a lesson. I just wanted to give you my smell. I'll leave you be. I'm going with that one. I just wanted to give you my smell. I'll leave you be.
No, wait. You smell fresh. Safe.
I know.
You can stay, if you must.
Oh, nice. Nice. What up, Gun? How are you? Happy Wednesday. Good to see you, buddy. So we have more people to chat with here. Let's go talk with these guys. Boy, you know what? It's like, I don't know. Like, I like the idea of following the character, but almost being able to control the camera and put it where I want it when we start to have a conversation is yeah. I do like that. Findal.
Oh, my savior.
Him!
I wish you could have visited in better times.
We saved this guy. Oh, that's it? That's it. Okay. Well, there's that. Grimy report. Is that everything's going to be stealing in here, isn't it? Just everything's stealing. Boo! Good day 4 gates? Gunnisher, what do you mean, day 4 gates? Let's talk to Loic.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
Okay. Let's go look at the plaque. Now, there was a plaque on the other... Oh, there's actually a whole bunch of them. There was a plaque over here on the other side. There's actually one there, too. We had tried to read this plaque, but we lacked history, I believe is what it was. So we may... Look at them standing on the table. No wonder their patience has run out with us. But we lacked, I believe, history to see further into it. So we ended up having to use Shadowheart in order to read it. But let's see what happens here.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. History or myth, whatever is depicted here is long past.
All right, yeah, so it looks like with all of these, we probably want to look at them with Shadowheart.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You see vanquished foes heaped at the druid's feet. The fallen bear Shah's sacred symbol on their armor and banners. The inscription speaks of moonrise, a reference to vile Saluna, no doubt. She and her druid allies bloodied Shah's forces, but Shah persists. She thrives.
She didn't even have a check or anything there, did she? Yeah, she didn't have a check or nothing.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild.
There she did.
You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
We know something of the Harpers, don't we? If we go into our inventory, I do believe I have a Harper's note, right? I may have hidden it somewhere. Yeah, right there. Yeah, Harper's map. That was what we got. We found that underneath the rock. So we know something of the Harper, at least. I don't know what a Harper is outside of that. Is there another one around here? Oh, yeah, there's this one.
Ridiculous.
Come, everyone. Let us go. Read the plaque.
The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. Beasts chasing beasts alongside a wild woman. A depiction of some local folktale, perhaps.
We failed that one. Let's try Gale.
One with the weave.
The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. The mural depicts druid and beast fighting together to drive monsters from their land. It looks like they were victorious, and yet the monsters have returned.
Oh, Gale inspired. Whoa, one inspiration gained. Look at us.
I wonder what the next move is.
And then since we've read the rest of them, let's read this one again.
The fresco shows a group of druids gathered in Sylvanas' name. You are on sacred ground.
Okay. Interesting.
Is that blood?
Is that blood?
No.
Is it? Is that blood? Can we talk to the rats? We can probably talk to the rats, right? They have names. Oladin?
The rat watches your movements but does not speak.
Okay. What about this one? This is Pinta?
The rat doesn't respond. It simply bares its teeth.
It's hissing at me. And then that one's Ren?
The rat glares at you, but says nothing.
Gunnisher says Boulder's Gate. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying now. You said good day for Boulder's Gate. I got you. I'm just an idiot and I apologize. That's going to be on me. Can you read a book without taking it? Oh, I can take this one. Forget it. Oh, yeah, right there. Read. So if I just, let me just click it. Does that's not taking it, right? This is a hefty book labeled 1371 and stamped in an elegant stag against a dark green background. No, it's not. That is what this is at all. Send 2 druids and a group of... Oh, that's a lot to read. I'm not going to read it. Forget it. Well, it's a logbook and it's not stealing, so I'm going to put it in my pocket and carry it around with me.
Moving ahead.
Found something that wasn't stealing. I have problems, okay? My first thought is take everything. So, here, you know what? Let's F5 right now. Let's F5 for the moment. And just to see if I pick this up to read it, is this... The Elder Circle doth decree the greatest tenets number 3. The natural order must be preserved no matter its form, number 1. Number 2 is forces that would disrupt the natural order must be destroyed. And 3, the Emerald Enclave must offer aid to the weary and injured. It's literally right
Keep
there.
your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Oh, so we didn't get in trouble, but it's been noticed. Best behave yourself. All right, so F8 rail there real quick because I don't want it to be on their bad side. For the most part, we're not going to be like safe scumming or nothing. And if we do, I will turn it into a lore-friendly safe scum.
Come, boy.
It wasn't until yesterday that she realized, when imagining a dream that she had the night before, that she recognized it wasn't a dream at all. In fact, she had turned back time and made different decisions.
These boots have seen everything.
Something like that, you know? I'll do something like that with it. Boy, there's a lot of stuff I could open up. I bet you there's some good things in here. Let's talk to this guy, Morkrol.
Something's on my mind.
Morkrol.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
Oh, did he really just say that? Wow. Boop. Is that... There's a path back here, ain't there? Yes, there is. There, you know what? Torch me. I can't see shit. Torch me. Is that a path? Oh, you're goddamn right it is. See me.
This calls for careful footwork.
And then put out the fire. We didn't start the fire. We need him to go somewhere else because he can see for some reason into here. Is he gonna move? What up, Mirko? How are you today? Good to see you, buddy. What up, though? What up, though? Dude, this guy's never gonna move, is he? Maybe. Oh, he just moved. Wait. How do we do? We have to work quickly. Oh, he's coming back right now. I think he's coming back. How do we do the turn-based mode? Does anybody remember? Enter turn-based mode. Okay, right there. So now time is stopped, right? That means I can lockpick this without the dude coming back. Is that? Yeah, so he's completely stopped. All right. Lockpick.
Can't keep me out.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Send it. I didn't steal. I don't know what you're talking about. Easy. Easy. What's in the box? What's in the box? This has got to be something special if it's sitting back here, right? Use thieves' tools. Feldorn's canticle? The Shadow Druid's Doctrine. Half-torn note and onyx. Take all. All right. Let's go into our inventory. What was that? Where'd the book go? Right here. Let's move these down here. I don't know what that is. What's the ring? Just a... Oh, that's the kid's magic ring, isn't it? Goddamn liars. This book's spine is limber from overuse. The corner of one page is folded inwards. Balance is a myth. Where any clan treads, nature struggles. Unity is a fiction. Men of mere flesh seek only to tame beast and raise flora. We are the thunder and we are the rain. We shatter mankind and grow new life in its place. Oh, that don't sound good. Secrets. Secrets of Shadow Druids. Gale is inspired. Look at this guy. He's super inspired by everything we do. And this says, the mark crisscrossing the pages don't look scribed so much as slashed. Kaga. Swamp docks, tree, meet up alone, Olodin. Interesting. Journal. Oh, there's an update to the journal. We never even actually came into the journal and looked at this, have we? So we are on, this is Druid's Grove. Yeah, we probably should have came in here and looked at these. Because I have no idea. Investigate Kaga. We found a note addressed to Kaga, and that mentioned a meeting in the swamp. What is she up to? Saved the first druid. We have to do that for Helson. Saved Arabella. Oh, that was the little girl that we saved. All right, that one's accomplished. Companions. The Pale Elf. Continue traveling with Shadowheart. Hunt down Karlak. Oh yeah, that's for Will. Will was his name. We got to do that. The Githyanki warrior. Search for signs of the Githyanki Kresh near the mountain pass to the northwest. The Pale Elf. Continue traveling with Astarion. Continue traveling with Gale. So we have companion quests for every companion that we get. That's actually pretty cool. And you know what? The fact that I didn't even know that we had quests for him says a lot as well. All right, and then this is completed stuff. So, all right. Investigate Kaga. That's something. That's what we just got right there then. All right, now I guess let's see what else is in the room. Are they going to know that that's stolen? Is it like it's stolen? Clearly it's stolen. What if I... Because the last time we... You know what? We should F5 right here. The last time we stole something, they knew. And they went directly to it. And then they blamed me. That was what happened the last time. So now I'm like kind of scared of stealing. We can just exit. No need to sneak. We're not being sneaky. That seems super suspicious if we're sneaking. Yeah, all of this stuff is stealing. Hello. We're just gonna move on. Nothing to see here.
On the ground and let them trample us.
Look at these two hate the people, don't they? Actually, it seems like a lot of the druids, like there is definitely some division on whether or not the druids seem to think that they should be here or not. What? No? That way?